Alright guys, gonna do a cold start. I usually don't do these, but it's pretty cold out. You can see right there, 8 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're gonna get an old 77. Let's see how she goes. Turn on some lights. It's gonna stall a bunch because after doing the swap with the intake, my choke doesn't really work. So we'll pump it up. It was running yesterday, so it should start fairly quickly. Put her in neutral. As you can see, I just turned it on. Dead cold, no oil pressure. Alright, let's go. You can hear it. It is not happy. You want to hear something crazy? Watch. I'm going to lift up the clutch. And just the cold gear oil in the transmission transfer case. Listen how it pulls the motor down. Ready? Stalled it. That's just the transmission oil. Sorry guys, I wish the lighting was better. You can see though, I have like that oil is cold. Alternator's working great though. Yeah, I'll let out the clutch again. See how much it pulls it down, ready? Clutch in. Speeds up. Watch out, slows down. It is cold. Probably been running about 30 to 40 seconds and we still don't even have 20 pounds of oil pressure. Obviously I'm not going to rev it, I'm just going to let it idle, do its thing. Maybe we'll do a walk around outside just for the hell of it. So yep, January 24th. It's about almost 7 o'clock, 8 degrees. I have an exhaust leak on this side, and it might miss a little on one cylinder. You can hear the random pop every once in a while. This side sounds good though. They're just thrush turbos, or I don't even know if they're turbos, but they're just the cheap thrush mufflers. They're not glass packs, but they're nice and quiet when it's idling, which is what I wanted. I didn't want a loud truck because we four-wheel this thing in the woods. Alright, it's been a little longer. We're getting up there. She usually runs about 40 psi for oil pressure. Oh, God, it's cold. You can see it still hasn't moved off the gauge yet. So I'm going to let it run here for a little while. Just going to move it on the street. Right now I'm on the grass. So yeah, the truck. I put in these little, I had these underglow lights. So I ran them into the switch there. I don't know, it's kind of cool. It's kind of neat. Probably should have went with red or something because I have a red interior, or green, but whatever. But I wired them up so I can shut them off, so you don't have to have them. They're on with the headlights, but they're they also dim out. I wired them into the headlight switch, so you can dim them. When you put the headlights in, they shut off. Pull them out, you can raise them up. So, pretty cool. Just something for fun. Looks like we're getting close to 40. Almost there, but there you go, guys. 8-degree cold start of the old Chevy with the choke not working quite right. It's a thermal choke off the thermal switch off the intake manifold, so as it heats up, the spring expands, it pulls it down. But thank God the high idle works, so this thing would not be running right now. Alright. So we get up to 40, I'll put her in gear, see if she'll move. Put her on the salt covered street. I don't know if you guys can see that out there, probably not. But the street's white and that's not from snow. Alright, once we get to 40, I'll see if she'll move. Parking brake's not on. Another thing too, these old T-handles, when it's cold out, oh, sucks. And these thing's got an SM465 in it. You know, it's a 4-speed with a granny first. And when they're cold, they shift like complete dog shit. Really hard gear changes, so you get that transmission fluid circulating, kind of sucks. It doesn't shift great anyway, it shifts like a dump truck. You know, the gear changes are wide ratio, so you're like, you know, you lose a lot when you shift. And they're just not that great. I heard the MV4500s are a little better, they shift more like a car. Or a typical pickup transmission. I also heard that the NV3500 shifts really close, but they're pretty weak. 4500 is pretty much the same thing, except it's got overdrive, which should be kind of nice if you're running, you know, like 456s or something, some pulling gears. Alright, looks like we're finally up to 40. I don't know how long we've been idling now, but I'm sure you guys can see in the video how long it's been. So I'm gonna back this thing up. I also wired my backup lights onto a toggle switch on the dash there. I did that for 2 reasons. One, I didn't have the plug-in for the transmission. I can get that though. But also because at night when you're four-wheeling, it's kind of nice to have the back lights on. You can see what's behind you as you're going. Alright, now this truck may be frozen in the snow. I hope it's not, but... little gear wind for you. I know my buddy likes that. Alright guys, I'm going to cut it off here. I'm just going to pull out in the street. Nothing really spectacular. Ah, what the hell? Go granny low. Woo! My high idle is obviously not kicked off. I don't even need to touch the gas pedal, you just let the clutch out. That's that. Kick her down. As I was mentioning before, here you can really see it. That's all salt on the road there. There you go. Piece of salt. That's why it sucks living here in the winter time. Alright guys, later.